Just got finished talking to a coworker of mine. Um, He's going through some personal issues on the job. I don't want to say on the job, but outside of the job. And it's issues of infidelity. At his household. His wife. She decided to step out on him with another guy. And he has two children at the house. And he just kind of broke down to me today. Made me feel bad for him. Because even though I can somewhat relate to what he went through, but not on a scale as him. He's a guy from another country. Haven't really been in the country, too long. I think he's only been here maybe a little over 2 years, if that. He moves his family here, and his wife turns around and steps out on him with some other guy. And this guy, he comes to work. He's a hard worker. Apparently, this other guy that his wife is with, he's not even half the man that this guy is. And I can only imagine what he's going through right now. Especially when it comes to this job in itself. A lot of people think that maintenance is just this easy job where all you need is a screwdriver and a hammer, and you go and you tighten up a couple of screws and bang something and then and then that's it, and then your job is done. But people don't understand, man, this job can be really stressful. You got deadlines to meet. People, you're working where people live. You're trying to accommodate people. And people don't understand that sometimes. They think that we're just some guys, like the Maytag man, sitting on top of a washing machine, with this little small bag of tools waiting on someone to call us. And that's just, this job is pretty stressful. And for him to have the stresses, the daily stresses of the job, and then have to come home to, bull crap like that, it can weigh pretty heavily on someone's mind, And as he was just telling me this stuff, man, my heart just really goes out to him. I'm constantly keeping this guy in my prayers, because I know that God can change all things. He's done it for me. There was times in my life to where I was just like, this is it. It can't get any worse. And when you hear stories like this, you kind of get to a point to where you're like, wow, I thought I had it bad, but apparently this guy has it a lot worse than I do. But one thing that's fortunate for him and I is that we both work for a company where the owners are great, the bosses are great, and they just been helping them out so much. They've even helped me out. Last year around this time, man, I was going through so much, and this company has really helped me out. They genuinely have a love for their employees, and that's one of the only things that I can say that is a lot different from some of these other companies. But still deal with the daily stresses and go home to infidelity, and then you got the kids to think about. It can really weigh on you. So I just wanted to make a video, about that situation. And like I said, if you can, pray for him. I know I am. And, and I know God will work everything out. So, but yeah, man, yeah, it's just how it is, in maintenance. And I hope that a lot of people take that in consideration. Maintenance man, we're human too. We go through a lot, to try to make others happy. And that's the business that we're in. We're in the business of hospitality, making sure that everybody's comfortable and happy. So, yeah, next time you see a maintenance man, give him a hug or something. Or offer him a cold drink if you see him in your house or something.